Hello boys and girls, Ice Cream Echo here, and today I want to talk about motovlogging and if it is really dead, because to be fair, I think it is. Classic motovlogging is dead. I don't really know when exactly it died, but it's gone and it doesn't seem to come back. And I'm not talking about being dead because of the apocalypse and many people stopping making motovlogs. You know, that's really the indicator because why motovlogging is dead. It's because people aren't really talking about their days anymore in motovlogs. The thing is they want to become YouTubers and they want to use motovlogging for it. And to be fair, that doesn't really work out that well. The thing is, motovlogging back in the day was all about somebody telling you about their day, somebody talking to you about what they have experienced in the recent times and what's going on in the future, and not only motorcycle related, mostly, but not only, and also what their actual day is like, you know, what they're doing. You know, you could get some insight into their lives. And that is pretty much gone nowadays. Everybody just seems to care about views, and all those people talking about, well, I'm doing this and that and this and that and that and that and that and that. I'm such a good motovlogger. The way that most motovloggers seem to edit their videos is just to get some shit out there, not really caring about what their message is, and expecting crazy views for it, and expecting to be rewarded for shitty jump cuts and basically garbage. And that's what many people don't seem to understand. And the whole thing with people trying to make money from it is cancerous as well, because I think back in the day when the actual first partnership program of YouTube was still reigning, I think back in the day that was all fine. That was all good. But then the whole threshold for the subscribers you have to have and the views you have to have, that always got smaller and smaller, and at some point everybody could, you know, monetize their videos. And the quality of videos has decayed from then on, because people were just doing it for the money. And the people who stopped motovlogging because their videos got demonetized, I mean, count two and two together, and you know what they were in for in the first place. They weren't in for, you know, sharing something. They always tell you, and they always say, oh, I read every comment, I read every comment. Shit, they don't. Don't let yourself be fooled by those people. They don't give a damn. And then they're all, oh, I'm a small YouTuber, you know, we have to stick together, we have to support smaller YouTube channels. Bullshit. YouTube is going to change, even though from this point on, because I mean YouTube is at its worst point as it has ever been, at least I think that way, because there's way too much shit out there. It's basically reigned by dishonesty and greed. I mean, it kind of always was, but back in the day you could still easily, somewhat easily decide between those and could differentiate between these two business models, so to speak. But nowadays it has become pretty difficult. And the whole thing when celebrities came to YouTube and YouTube actively pushed their shit, like that's when the collar bursted for me, because it just shows that they do not care about what they're on about. They've killed themselves a long time ago, and it was getting clearer and clearer when they dropped their slogan, broadcast yourself, because clearly that's not the case anymore, and that's not what they are supporting. They only care about traffic, website traffic, and how they can please their advertisers. That's all they care about these days. And all those smaller channels, those trending channels, newcomers and shit, those are just the wishy-washy bastards that they want to, you know, advertise because it is easy money. They are low-risk channels They don't say anything they're not supposed to. They only, well, they're in it for the business. And that's a bit sad. I mean, it's easy, I guess it's easy to get carried away by making money off of your videos and just, you know, producing what people want to see and producing what YouTube wants people to see. But there's a boundary, and most of the people seem to overstep that quite early, which is sad. It really is sad. And I'd like to have back the YouTube that was, you know, still living high and alive 5 or 6 years ago. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. And like YouTube decayed, like YouTube became monetized up to a point where, well, it doesn't really make sense, because the people that actually deserve it, who actually broadcasted yourself, didn't get anything anymore, and everybody else was just leeching on the others. From that point on, motovlogging died as well. And it's not coming back. You know, I heard people talk about, well, when YouTube gets the monetization issues back on track, you know, people are going to stop motovlogging again. No, shit, no. The only thing they're going to start doing again is calling videos motovlogs, putting stupid jump cuts in it, and give clickbait titles and make bad thumbnails. Because that was the parade, you know, activity of motovloggers in general. You know, the ones that were trying to get some views, making very shitty thumbnails. Look at 95% of YouTube channels regarding motorcycles, and look at the thumbnails. They are trash. Absolute trash. But the thing is, the degenerates who thought they were like big game with their little motovlog channels, they think they're doing a great job with those shitty thumbnails. In YouTube gaming, you know, those thumbnails are gone, thankfully. Well, they still are around, but, you know, the channels get clicked, you know, accordingly. But motovloggers, they still seem to be, they still think that they are on top of their game, and with all that software they bought. Yeah, I bought Photoshop for the thumbnails. Yeah, I need that. That's just business expenses. Yeah, I need Premiere Pro and shit like that. Yeah, Sony Vegas 24 Ultimate Diamond Edition. Yeah, I need that for my motovlogs. You do not need that for jump cuts and adding in an intro to the fucking video. It's bullshit. Don't behave like somebody you aren't. It's pathetic. It always was, it always will be. And yeah, get your new S1KR, your new BMWs, your new R1s, get them all. Buy them on credit. Do all of that good stuff. Do it. Do it for the clicks, do it for the views, do it for the fans! Yeah. Monetize your channel at 1,000 subscribers and then immediately start selling merch, because that's a good thing to do. You've got so many fans, it is going to be profitable in a few weeks, certainly. You've got people with like 200-300 subscribers selling t-shirts. It is pathetic. It is pathetic. And I'm here. You know, since motovlogging is dead, I sadly have to make my own little fantasy world of motovlogging and make stupid videos on my own. But to me, that is worth doing. And to me, making videos and making clickbait thumbnails and doing jump cuts and all that good stuff, at the moment that is not. It is not. It's not a thing for me. But that's it for today's video. We're gonna follow this little VW, are we? No, we aren't. But we can sure take a look at it. Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't expect that. That was a dumb move. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you like to make clickbait thumbnails and place jump cuts in your videos, and push out content daily while nobody is interested in it, and yeah, provide content that nobody watches, because that's what I'm doing. See you next time. Bye.